Only a few more hours left, and your eyes will be closed. Yes, my child, I am trying to save you, but if you will still choose to skip my words, you will lose it. My child, don't panic, for I am going to tell you everything. What's about to happen, and how listening and understanding to these words can save you. My child, there are some predestined moments in your life. Do you remember the Lazarus? I spoke his name when he was lying in darkness, and he rose up because my voice carried life. The grave had no power over him once my word was spoken. Do you understand, my child, that what is impossible for man is not impossible for me? Just as I called him out from death, I can call you out from despair, out from sin, out from the place where everything seems lost. Yet the question remains, will you hear me when I call? Will you rise when I speak your name? For I am not only speaking of death in the body, I am speaking of the death of the heart, the death of the soul, the slow fading away of light when a man or woman chooses to walk without me. My child, many walk with eyes open but hearts shut, and though they breathe, they are as silent as the tomb. I do not want this for you. I want you to live with my breath inside you, with my fire burning in your spirit. My child, you fear the hours running out, but I tell you this. Time is not your master. I am your master. Time is a servant I use to teach you, to warn you, to draw you. Time runs because I command it to run. The sun rises and sets because I tell it when to rise and when to set. And now time is speaking to you, for the hour is short, and the urgency you feel is not from man but from me. Do not despise this urgency, for it is mercy in disguise. I see every tear you have hidden. I see the nights when you could not rest, when your mind raced, when your heart feared what was next. I saw you when you thought no one saw, and I did not turn away. My child, I have been near even when you felt I was far. My silence was not absence. My silence was waiting for you to lean in closer, to not be distracted, to hear the whisper that the loudness of the world tried to bury. Remember, my child, when the storm raged and my disciples feared, I was there in the boat, asleep, until they cried out. And when they cried, I rose and spoke, and the winds obeyed. Do you not yet understand? I was never absent. I was waiting for their call. So I am with you. I am not distant. I am near, nearer than your breath, nearer than your heartbeat. If you call, I will answer. But you must not only hear these words, you must let them sink deep. Words that stay at the surface are like seeds thrown on stone. The birds will come and take them, and nothing will grow. But if you open your heart, if you soften it, these words will grow roots, and they will give you strength when the hour is dark. Do not harden yourself, my child. Do not say, I will listen tomorrow. Tomorrow is not promised. This moment is the gift I am giving you. I know, my child. You think of your failures, your guilt, your shame. You say to yourself, how can I be chosen? How can I be forgiven? And I tell you, do you remember the thief on the cross? With nothing left, no chance to make amends, no years to prove his change, only one cry, remember me. And I said to him, today you will be with me in paradise. Do you understand? It was not his works, it was not his record, it was his heart turning in one moment toward me. So do not tell yourself you are too far gone. If you turn to me now, I will not cast you out. Yes, my child, you will see trouble in the days ahead. The world will shake. What you thought was secure will crumble. Men will boast of their power, but their towers will fall. Kingdoms will rage, but they will be scattered like dust in the wind. Yet those who are hidden in me will stand. They may be pressed, but not destroyed. They may be struck, but not abandoned. For I will be their shelter. I will cover them with my hand. I do not tell you this to make you afraid, but to make you wise. Fear makes men hide, but wisdom makes them prepare. I want you prepared, my child, not with riches stored in vaults, not with weapons of iron, but with faith that cannot be stolen, with love that cannot be quenched, with truth that cannot be silenced. This is the treasure I offer you, treasure that moth and rust cannot destroy. Listen to me, my child. When you walk through fire, you will not be burned. When you pass through waters, they will not sweep over you. I do not promise you will not see the fire or the water, but I promise you will not be consumed. Do you see the difference? The world says, escape all suffering. I say, I will be with you in it, for my presence is greater than your pain. My child, many voices are in this world, each calling for your attention. Some speak smooth words to flatter you, some speak fearful words to control you, some speak empty words to waste your time. But I am speaking words that bring life. Test every word you hear. Does it lead you closer to me or farther away? If it pulls you from me, let it go. If it makes you doubt my love, cast it aside. If it tells you that your worth is measured by men, reject it. For your worth is measured by the price I paid, and I did not pay with silver or gold, I paid with my own blood. Do not be deceived, my child. The enemy still whispers, as he did in the beginning. He twists truth into half-truths. He points to your weakness and tells you it is your end. But hear me. Your weakness is not your end. It is the place where my strength begins. For when you are weak, then I am strong in you. Do not try to carry the burden alone. Lay it down before me and you will find rest. Yes, my child, rest. You are weary because you have tried to be your own savior. You are heavy because you carry what you were never meant to carry. Come to me, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke, for it is easy. My burden is light because I carry it with you. The rest I give is not the rest of the world, which is only escape and distraction. My rest is peace in the middle of the storm, calm when everything around you is chaos. Do you see, my child? I am not far. I am not waiting for you to climb up to me. I came down to you. I walked among you. I felt your hunger, your thirst, your pain. I know what it is to be rejected, betrayed, mocked, beaten. I know the cry of loneliness. I am not a God who stands at a distance. I am a God who has walked in your steps, and because I walked in your steps, I can guide you in mine. I want you to know, my child, that even your smallest act of faith is seen by me. The whisper of a prayer when you feel too weak, the lifting of your eyes when shame tells you to look down, the kindness you show when no one thanks you, all of it is seen. I do not measure as men measure. Men look at the outside, I look at the heart. Do not despise the small beginnings. Do not think your offering is too little. What is given in love is never wasted. My child, I have written your days before you lived them. I have numbered your hairs. I know the thoughts before they form in your mind. I know the words before they leave your tongue. There is nothing hidden from me, and yet I love you still. I do not love you because of what you do. I love you because of who I am. My love is not earned, it is given. But love must be received, my child. A gift unopened remains untouched. I am offering you myself, but you must open your heart. Do not harden it. Do not close the door when I knock, for I will not force my way in. I call you gently, I wait for you patiently, but the hour is short, and the choice is before you. Yes, my child, the world will mock these words. They will say, where is this God? They will laugh at faith. They will boast in their wisdom. But I tell you, the wisdom of man is foolishness to me, and the foolishness of God is wiser than men. Do not be swayed by the noise. Truth does not need the approval of the crowd. Light does not need permission to shine. Hold fast, my child. Hold fast to what I tell you. A shaking is coming, and only what is built on me will stand. Houses built on sand will fall, but the house built on the rock will remain. I am that rock. If you stand on me, you will not be moved. The winds may roar, the waters may rise, but your foundation will not break. Do you not remember, my child, how I fed the thousands with a few loaves and fish? Do you not remember how I calmed the sea, how I gave sight to the blind, how I opened prison doors? Do you not see that I am the same yesterday, today, and forever? If I did it then, I can do it now. Trust me, not your sight. Trust me, not your feelings. Trust me, for I cannot fail. My child, I am preparing a place for you. This world is not your final home. Do not cling too tightly to it. What you see will pass away, but what I give is eternal. There will be a day when I wipe away every tear, when death will be no more, when sorrow will flee. You were made for that day. That is why nothing in this world fully satisfies you. Your spirit longs for eternity because I have placed eternity in your heart. But until that day, I call you to walk with me now, not in fear but in faith, not in despair but in hope, not in hate but in love. Shine where I have placed you. Be light in the darkness, be salt in the earth. Do not think you are too small to make a difference. A candle may seem small, but in the deepest night, even the smallest flame breaks the darkness. My child, I speak to you still. Hear me, for my words are life, and whoever receives them shall never walk in darkness. You have feared the night and the storm, but behold, I am the one who rules the storm. The winds obey me, and the seas are calm at my command. Why then do you doubt, O child of dust, when the Maker of the heavens calls you by name? Remember who I am. I am he who made light out of nothing. I am he who hung the stars in their places and set the moon to mark the night. I measured the oceans in the hollow of my hand, and I told the proud waves, thus far shall you go and no farther. I am not a man that I should lie, nor a son of man that I should change my mind. My word stands forever. You fear because you see the waves rising around you, but lift up your eyes, my child. The waters that threaten to drown you are the same waters I command to part before you. Did I not make a way through the Red Sea for my people when all hope was gone? Did I not bring water from a rock and bread from heaven when there was none to be found? So it is even now. I have not changed. My arm is not shortened. My power is not weakened. I am the Lord, and I will do what I have spoken. Believe, my child, though the mountains tremble and the earth gives way beneath your feet. Believe though men mock you and call you foolish. Believe though every door seems shut and every path seems blocked. For faith is the key that opens the impossible. Faith is the hand that reaches into the unseen and draws down miracles. When you believe, you join hands with eternity, and all creation bends to fulfill my promise. Do not look at the storm, look at me. Peter walked on the water when his eyes were fixed on me, but he sank when he looked at the waves. Learn from him. Do not measure my power by what you see around you. Measure it by who I am. I am the beginning and the end, the first and the last. I am the same God who raised the dead, healed the leper, opened blind eyes, and broke the chains of the captives. What I did then I still do now. My hand has not grown old. My voice has not grown silent. My child, the hour grows dark, but my light is greater than the darkness. The darkness trembles at my name. Even death bows before me. I hold the keys of life and death in my hand, and none can snatch them from me. Therefore fear not. The one who trusts in me shall not be moved. Though the world shakes, he shall stand. Though the earth passes away, my word shall never pass away. I am the God of miracles. I make a way where there is no way. I open the womb of the barren. I bring rivers into deserts. I make dry bones live again. I take what is broken and make it whole. Do you not know that every miracle begins where human strength ends? When you come to the end of yourself, that is where I begin. When you are weak, then my power is revealed. My child, believe when there is no reason left to believe. Hope when the night is longest. Pray when you feel nothing, for your faith is not built on feelings, but on truth. I am that truth. I am faithful when you are faithless. My covenant does not depend on the changing hearts of men, but on my unchanging love. You say, Lord, I am surrounded by enemies. Yet I say to you, look again, for those who are with you are more than those who are against you. I send my angels concerning you. They encamp around those who fear my name. I have given my angels charge over you, to keep you in all your ways. 1,000 may fall at your side and 10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not come near you. When you walk through the valley of shadow, know that I am with you. I am not only the God of the mountain, I am the God of the valley. My rod and my staff shall comfort you. You will not be overcome, for I have already overcome the world. Do you think your sin is greater than my mercy? My mercy reaches deeper than the pit you have fallen into. If you turn to me, I will lift you out and set your feet upon a rock. Though your sins be as scarlet, I will make them white as snow. I do not remember your past when you return to me. I make all things new. The world will promise you strength, but it will fail you. I alone give true power, power to love your enemies, power to forgive the unforgivable, power to endure suffering and come forth as gold. This is the miracle you often forget, not the shaking of the earth or the parting of the sea, but the changing of a heart of stone into a heart of flesh. The greatest miracle is the one that happens within you. My child, do not despise the trials I allow. They are the fire that purifies you. They are not sent to destroy you, but to shape you, to prove you, to show you that my grace is enough. The storm reveals where your faith stands. If you trust me, you will see that even what was meant for evil, I will turn for your good. Every pain, every tear, every delay has purpose. Lift your head, my child. The victory is already written. The cross was not defeat, it was triumph. When men saw death, I saw resurrection. When they rolled the stone to seal the tomb, I was preparing to break it open. I am the God who brings life out of death, hope out of despair, joy out of mourning. Trust me, even when nothing makes sense. Trust me when I am silent, for even in silence, I am working. When you cannot see my hand, hold to my word. My promises are your anchor. My spirit is your guide. The path may twist, but it does not end in darkness. I am leading you to life. Do not be afraid, my child. Miracles are not of the past. They are living today. Each breath you take is a miracle of my mercy. Each sunrise is a whisper of my faithfulness. Each answered prayer is a sign of my nearness. You may not see all that I am doing, but I am doing more than you can imagine. My plans are higher than your thoughts, and my ways beyond your understanding. So hold on to me. Do not let the world steal your peace. Do not let fear rob your faith. Speak my name, and the darkness will flee. Call upon me in your distress, and I will answer you. You are not alone, and you never were. Even before you called, I heard. Even before you wept, I was there. My child, I have engraved you upon the palms of my hands. You are mine. I will not forget you. The fire cannot consume you, the flood cannot drown you, and the enemy cannot snatch you from my grasp. I am your refuge, your fortress, your deliverer, your friend. I am your healer, your shepherd, your peace. Look to the heavens and remember who commands them. The stars shine because I told them to shine. The thunder rolls because I gave it a voice. The flowers bloom because I breathed life into the dust. And you, my child, are worth more than all these. I formed you with my hands. I breathed my spirit into you. I know every heartbeat, every thought, every longing of your soul. Therefore do not lose heart when the way grows narrow. Walk by faith and not by sight. Keep your eyes on me, and you will see the glory of God, for I still turn water into wine. I still make the lame walk and the blind see. I still speak to the storm, and it obeys. I still call the dead to rise. And I still take broken hearts and make them whole. Yes, my child, I am near to the brokenhearted. I bind up the wounds of those who cry to me. I give strength to the weary and hope to the hopeless. I do not despise your weakness. I use it to reveal my power. My grace is sufficient for you. Trust me, my beloved. I am the same God who parted the seas, who shut the mouths of lions, who walked in the fire with my faithful ones. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. What I have spoken, I will perform. What I have promised, I will complete. So walk with me. Believe in me. Cling to me with all your heart. For though the night seems endless, the dawn is near. And when it breaks, you will see that I was with you through it all. My child, your story is not ending in sorrow but in victory. For I am the Lord your God, and my word shall not fail.